In today's health news, a new drug to treat Alzheimer's disease gets the thumbs up from an advisory panel to the FDA. Appreciate you staying with us at 5:30. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Simon Shaykett. The vote today is just a first step. The drug still needs the green light from the FDA, and we understand there's developments right now. If approved, this becomes the second Alzheimer's drug on the market. Chief Health Editor Dr. Partha Nandi here to explain the approval process, what's been happening now, and how that treatment can work. Doctor?
Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. So Alzheimer's, first of all, Simon, is an incurable disease that affects nearly 7 million Americans today. So any treatment, right, that can slow down its progression is exciting news. I have so many patients that would benefit. An outside panel of advisors to the FDA met today to talk about the safety and effectiveness of Eli Lilly's experimental Alzheimer's drug called donanemab. They always make it unpronounceable. So they heard presentations from company representatives as well as FDA members, and the panel agreed that the data shows that the drug is effective and its benefits outweigh the risks. The antibody treatment involves an intravenous infusion once a month. It removes toxic plaques from the brain of patients with early Alzheimer's disease. And experts believe that the buildup of these starch-like proteins plays a key role in developing Alzheimer's. And during Eli Lilly's clinical trial, the drug slowed the progression of Alzheimer's by 29% compared to placebo. That's impressive. However, there was a risk of some potentially serious side effects, including brain swelling and bleeding. 3 people in the trial died from the complications linked to the treatment. That's important. And the FDA had originally planned to rule on the drug earlier this year, but decided to let the independent advisory panel weigh in first. And the agency does not have, remember, the agency does not have to follow the recommendations of the advisory group, but in most cases it does. So the FDA went through a similar process before giving the go-ahead to the first fully authorized Alzheimer's drug last year called Leqembi.
Doc, are we any closer to knowing the cause of Alzheimer's and also what will happen next with this drug?
It's important, right? There's still a lot of questions, Simon, about where we go from here. We don't know yet if the FDA will make its final decision on donanemab, and if the drug is approved, we don't know how long it will take Eli Lilly to roll it out. However, it's likely the FDA will require strong warnings on the box about the potentially serious risk associated with this class of drug. The agency could also recommend that users get regular MRI scans to check their brain health. So it's unclear really right now what causes Alzheimer's disease. The NIH, the National Institute of Health's Aging, says it's likely results from age-related changes in the brain combined with genetic, environmental, or lifestyle factors. This leads to a decline in cognition, memory, and language. It's important to note, Simon, that these new antibody treatments won't cure Alzheimer's, but it can give folks in the early stages more time to be independent and take part in the activities they enjoy, which is huge because you want to extend that time that of activities they enjoy. But to me, any advance in fighting Alzheimer's is huge because so many of my patients, that's the biggest fear that they have.
Mm-hmm. It speaks to quality of life. Thank you so much
100%.
for being here with us. Thanks,
Always
Dr.
a pleasure.
Nandi.
Thank you.
And if you have a health question for the doctor, you can email him, Dr. Nandi, at askdrnandi.com, or send it to us on Facebook or on X.